Let's go.
Oh, I didn't know we had company, Morgan.
Oh, really?
Hello.
Really, fucker?
I'm feeling some kind of way today, people.
Apparently you
I thought
are.
I'd give you the Brian E. show.
Why do you keep coming for that boy?
Because he was telling me I need to show more, and so...
Leave that baby alone.
No, I'm giving him a shout out every single time.
Is that what you call it?
They say...
I'm not looking at
What
that.
is that called?
I'm looking at the abs.
Press?
What?
I don't know. Whenever when someone talks about you, they say it's good, whatever.
PR.
Yes.
Right.
So that's what I'm doing.
Okay, you're giving him
anyways,
PR.
I don't know what we're going to talk about today, but I'm sure it's something.
You should drop the towel.
No.
Why
Morgan,
not?
are you ready for this show?
Oh
Are you
yeah.
ready for this episode? Because we're going to talk about all the juicy details that I've been doing lately.
You've been a naughty, naughty boy.
I've been naughty, Morgan.
Oh my God. I cannot.
Hold on.
I can't. No!
That's not what we were here to talk
I
about.
don't know what the fuck we're here to talk about.
We were talking about love.
What about love?
About meeting that one that makes your heart sing the Disney songs.
Oh, really?
Yes. You feel like Snow White. With a smile and a song, all the world seems to fade in a new world. That's how she always sounded to me. A little higher pitched though, but I can't go that high anymore. Because I'm no longer a child. I'm a big kid now. I'm tall. Morgan.
What?
We're here talking about love.
What's
Fill
fun?
my juice.
Okay.
Water. Not juice. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not laughing.
We're talking about...
Okay, alright. What about love? What is your thoughts on love?
I moved to New York thinking I was going to find the one.
Really?
Yes, Morgan, I did. Because in all the movies, they find the one.
What's the one? I mean, what would be your ideal one?
The one that you look at and you say, I don't need to be with anybody else. The one that you look at and you say, well, you know what? You take me to a place I never thought was possible. You believe in me, and I believe in you. You see me for everything that we are, and you don't want to change me, and I don't want to change you. We like each other. It sounds like a Nikki Giovanni poem, Morgan, when you're in love. It's as if Nikki Giovanni is in the room reading to you, and then in the background, a faint song comes on, and who else is it but Phyllis Hyman, Morgan? And Phyllis Hyman is singing about not living alone. She sings about somewhere in my lifetime, and finally you have it, Morgan. You have that special someone who makes you feel glorious, like a Disney cartoon, Morgan. Before the bad people come and take the fairies and the princesses and lax them away. That's what I'm talking about. Love. Pure love, Morgan. And you know what? I've went to New York and I've seen it for what it is, and I think it's dirty. I don't want nothing of it. It disgusts me. You're spilling water all over the place.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm trying to get my dialogue out, Morgan. Because I found it, Morgan.
You got it now?
I found that love.
Not bad.
And I thought it was there forever. But you know what I realized? Disney didn't show you what really happened after the fairy tale ended, Morgan, so we were left going, how do we get to happily ever after? And I'm here to tell you I don't know if it exists anymore. Because poof, love was gone, Morgan. And then I was left singing that song. We share this apartment together, just us two. You know Phyllis Hyman, right? Living all alone. We're gonna dance now, Morgan. We're gonna dance, because I go, you know what? I feel like dancing, Morgan. Oh, I think I fucked my knee up earlier. I had a Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding moment earlier. Well, then I had this great thought, and then it went away. It was like, boop, just like my love, out the door. And I'll say it again.
You liked him? Do you still like him?
He's great in bed.
So you like the dick?
He was one of the in my lifetime of
So
kissing people. He was
okay.
he was the best kid. Like he has some of the best lips, and it's just like.
Okay.
I mean, I could kiss him all day long.
Just so the kids know, you are not the type of person to hug and cuddle and stuff after sex, correct? But he was so motherfucking good. His dick, his lips, whatever y'all did was so good that he had you what?
I actually wanted to stay next, hold him, like cuddle. But it was so good that he made me come one time without, I wasn't even having to jack myself. And that has been very rare in my lifetime of sleeping with tops. I usually have to be doing something to help myself come. But he was able to do it without. But I'm saying I was so like, physically there's an attraction, definitely there's an attraction. But just sexually we are so, I guess we're compatible in that aspect. Like we have that chemistry. But it's like I feel the fire, the butterflies and all that. And it was good. But
what had happened was...
Here's the backfire, Morgan.
Right.
And that's the motherfucking side effects, Morgan. They always get you.
They come with side effects,
walking
right?
around and you say, I kind of like this. This could be the one. And, they hit you, Morgan, like that out of nowhere. And you're like...
side effects, right?
Yeah, the side effects.
Which consist of what? This motherfucker is what?
A sex addict.
Ah.
That's what I'm
Damn
guessing.
it.
Okay.
What happened?
We were hanging out briefly right before he had to leave to go to Texas. He was going on a trip. And he left and took his trip. When he came back, so I hung out with him right before he left to go to Texas. Like I even saw him get into a cab and go to the airport. Okay? He's gone for like 5 days, 4 or 5 days. Comes back, we hang out. He's back one day and then we hang out again. Like later on that day. So by this time it's almost been 2 days, day and a half since he's been back. I go to his apartment. As soon as I walk through the door, we're like, we attack each other. Like we're like making out. We start messing around on the couch. We're taking each other's clothes off, and he's like, let's go into the bedroom. So we go into the bedroom, and then we go all the way. It's just everything Morgan. And then after we're done, I say, oh, let me go clean up, and then, we'll cuddle, whatever. So I go into the bathroom to wipe off, because there's a lot of juice on me, people. There's a lot of juice, and I'm not talking about...
Get to the good stuff.
Yeah, the good stuff. So I go into the bathroom, and I, wiping off, and then I have a paper towel, and I go to throw it into the trash bin. And in the trash bin, there are at least 4 Fleet bottles, and then there's one outside of the trash can, and then there's a bunch of used condoms.
Okay.
Well, at least he's practicing safe sex, Morgan.
Okay.
But I was like, wait, these weren't here when you left to go to Texas. So this had to be while you were back within the day or two you've been back from Texas. You have had that much sex. Are you constipated or something? Maybe the food was really rough in Texas. But then there's all the condoms. So I'm like, did he have an orgy? What? And I'm like, you know what? We're just getting to know each other. Don't even. But I get you have sexual history before me. When I meet somebody, I never think, oh, you haven't had sex in a while. Or I never think... I usually think people in New York, especially men, they have a heavy rotation. Even women. Women see like multiple men at one time. Until they find that one person that's willing...
Pause for a second.
Yes.
Okay. So you meet this man, you guys fuck, it's amazing. He goes away to Texas, and the day after he gets back from Texas, you go to his house to see him a second time. That was your second date, right? When you got back from his trip. Third date. Okay, fine. Third date. So, you go to his house, you fuck again, it's amazing. You go clean up, and you see Fleet bottles and condoms in the trash. He didn't have the decency to put all that shit away before you came over. 1. 2, is he top, bottom, verse? What is he?
I believe he's verse.
He's verse.
He definitely has probably other needs that need to be...
So, he's getting banged out a day after he gets back from Texas, and then you go over, you guys do what you do. Yeah.
So maybe he has like that person's like, he has his tops in rotation, his bottoms in rotation.
That's a bit much.
But right, and I'm somebody, I get that you have sexual history, but I don't want it out there like that. I don't need to know what you were doing. It makes me feel like, how many people did you have over before I got here?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, did you shower?
One day after he's back from his trip.
And I'm like, what did I just put myself...
5 Fleet bottles and a gang of fucking
And you know what, this
condoms.
is not the first time this has happened to me in New York. Or in my experience with men in New York. I have met other people that I know I was not the only person that they had just slept with. Like, there was someone right before, or someone, they had a heavy rotation. There was one guy one time told me I was his 6th person.
Oh.
But he did this, and I was like, why would you tell me? Why would you tell somebody that?
Jesus. Alright, okay, so what's happening?
I'm looking for,
what's next with this guy? Do we...
What's next?
Do you keep fucking him, knowing what you know?
I think that if it was
or...
anything, it'd probably be friends with benefits, and yeah, because I don't think that he's somebody that's serious about a relationship.
Okay. So, I have a question.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that you were gonna, like, I don't know, wait after 6 dates before you fuck with someone? Or before you have sex with someone?
Are you throwing something in my face?
No. I'm not. I'm just kind of, like, reminding you of that. And, I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you.
And I get the challenging part, but
to go back to what you said you were going to do, right?
And that's wait.
And that's wait. And also, while you're waiting to kind of get you over, just watch porn and jack off.
And I realize, and I've said that before, that sometimes it's better to just masturbate.
It is. It's so amazing.
But my thing with the 6 dates, it's really hard to find somebody.
But if they're not willing,
Right.
if they're not willing to wait, then they're not worth it.
And that's why I would agree that I'm weak in certain aspects of...
You're weak to the dick.
I have to get my protein from somewhere, Morgan. Being a vegetarian is rough out there.
Oh, yeah. I'm all for waiting 4 to 6 dates. I think you should really, really dive into porn because it's
You know,
good.
people don't believe me when I say this, but I've never been a porn person.
Yeah, we gotta do something.
I own one porn DVD, and it wasn't even mine. It was left.
But
by
for
an old
all the
roommate.
sex that you're having, and I get that is good, and you like to do what you do, but if you seriously want to take a break and try doing things the right way, you need to find another outlet. Going to the gym is not enough. Running 2 and 3 miles a day is not enough. So, do like I do, jack off 3-4 times a day, and be done with it.
Yeah.
And there's just so much more to choose from.
As far as what?
Gay, straight, doesn't matter. It's,
You mean porn?
Yes, there's so much good shit out there. Brian Pumper, Mr. Marcus.
See, I don't know porn. I don't know these people.
Sarge.
Who?
Don't worry about it.
No, but what I'm
Cornbread.
saying is I just...